Hello and welcome to Advanced Driving Tuition. In this video we're going to do the Sharston Roundabout, which is the bigger roundabout, 3 roundabouts together from dual carriageway. That's your test center. When you come out, keep left. Radius on this speed on this area is 10 miles an hour. So approach the first junction, which is this junction, is very important because you can see the hedges on the left hand side blocking your view. So you need to stop here, look left, look right. If it's clear, we're okay to turn right here. Now so we're going right at the traffic lights. So lights are green, give signal. So as soon as you turn left,
arrive at your destination at 1:34 p.m.
go straight into the left lane. And the sat nav will tell me to go right. So normally there's a third.
Straight on, then turn right.
So normally the third set of traffic light we're turning right. So soon after you pass the first set of traffic light, look in the mirror, signal right, position yourself into the right lane. You don't need to give signal here, because if you give a signal here, if you can see the cars coming from opposite side of the road, which is from the right side, and when the lights go green, cars coming from opposite side of the road, front of you, they might get confused to see if that you turning, which is where there's no entry there. So we don't need to give signal here. Still there's not enough space, so we just wait here. Now there's a space coming up, so I'm okay to carry on. This is where I can give signal now and position myself on the right side. So we don't need to follow this car up front. We need to see ourselves who's coming from opposite side of the road. Road is clear, so we're okay to turn. Now you're okay to stay in the middle lane this time. Normally we drive in the left lane, so we're okay to stay in the middle lane. Or you go into the left lane, because the road speed is 30 miles an hour, so we need to build the speed close to 30 miles an hour.
After 800 yards, keep right.
So sat nav is asking me to keep right. It means this lane will become motorway lane very soon. We looked in the mirror, look in the right mirror, left mirror, keep it on the right mirror. There's a space there, so we go back in the middle lane now. So if you end up in the left lane somehow, make sure by this McDonald's you need to be in the middle lane, because the left lane is the motorway lane. As you can see the sign, the left lane is the blue arrows, the blue sign there, so it means this is a motorway lane. Now you can see the speed sign is 40 miles an hour, but speed goes up after you pass the sign, not before as soon as you see the sign, but after the pass the sign. So now the speed is 40. I'll look in the mirror, everything's okay. I can speed the speed up, look in the mirror again. When you drive 40 miles an hour, just keep an eye on the mirrors, center mirror and the right mirror, and keep an eye on the left mirror for the positioning of your car as well. Now when you see this walking bridge, when you can see the curved bridge on the top there, There's a 50 sign there as well, and 2 lane will become, as you can see on the left hand side, there's another lane available now. The first thing that when we watch this white car coming in, we can't drive 50, so what we need to do now, just build the speed up and keep an eye on these cars coming from the left side. So there's another left lane available. We need to be in the left side of the road, so this time look in the mirror, there's a car too close to me, so I'll give signal and wait for this car to go a little bit further ahead. Just keep an eye on the left side. Now keep an eye on that black car there to see if he's letting me in. Yes, he's slowing down slowly, so he let me in now. Now Zainab's asking me to keep left, so I'm going to look in the left mirror again and change the lane.
Take the exit, then go left up the roundabout.
Now see the signs there, one is a green, one is a blue. You're not, as a learner, we're not allowed to drive on the blue sign, so green is your dual carriageway. So the sat-nav told me to go left at the roundabout, so it's mean we need to position ourselves on the left side.
Yards, go left up the roundabout, first exit.
As you can see the roundabout approaching. Signal,
Go left up the roundabout, first exit.
drop the gear with the second gear. Second is the best gear to approach the roundabout. Quick look on the right, there's a plenty of car coming, so we stop the car and go back to the first gear. Keep looking right. If you think there's a gap coming, wait for this car to move first. Look again, there's some cars coming, so we wait. So there's a plenty of gap coming now, so we're okay to turn. Now if you look on this road here, when we turn here, check the center mirror. When your car is straight, look in the center mirror, look in the right mirror. If you look at the road here, marking is not very visible. There's a 2 lanes all the way through on all the roundabouts.
Yards, cross the roundabout, first exit.
Now the sat-nav told me to go first exit at the roundabout, so we're going straight across at the roundabout. As you can see, it's the first exit nearly at 12 o'clock. So once we pass this junction, center mirror, right mirror.
Cross the roundabout.
Now center mirror and left mirror we're approaching. Signal left. Look on the right who's coming. There's a nice gap coming up, so we're okay to turn. Stay on the left side of the road. So when you join the new road, center mirror, right mirror.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit.
So we're taking a third exit now. Center mirror, right mirror. Indicate right. We need to be in the right. Position ourselves on the right side of the road. There's a gap coming up. Cancel the signal. And this roundabout is controlled with the traffic light. Lights are green.
Roundabout, third exit.
So when the lights are green, you go. Lights are red, you stop. At the moment they're green, so we're okay to carry on. Straight away into the right lane. Count your exit. That's the first exit. That's the second exit. So we need to be in the left lane now. Look in the mirror, look in the left mirror, indicate left. Nice gap there, so we go straight to the left lane. So that exit is our exit now, where it says within Shine Cheadle. There's 2 lanes here, so we need to stay in the middle lane, which is a left lane for us. Far left is a bus stop, that lane is going left, as we're going straight ahead, so we need to stay on the left arrow, which is going straight ahead.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Now Satan was asking me to go left after 100 yards, so I can see here it's a bit of distance here, so not these traffic light, but the next set of traffic light, which is the second set of traffic light, we need to turn left. Just need to keep an eye on this truck because it's a long wheeler, so you need when you turn you might need a big space, but he's he's okay, he's waiting for us, so we're okay to carry on. Soon we pass the first set of traffic light. Look in the mirror, indicate left just before you turn. Look in the left mirror again to make sure everything's okay. Join the new road, center mirror, right mirror. Now there's no speed sign on this road as well, but this road is 30 miles an hour. It's called Old Tringham Road. There's no speed sign here. As you can see, there's no lamppost, no speed sign, and there's no speed sign on the right hand side, which is a side street. As you can see here, there's no sign there, there's no sign on the left hand side, but this speed on this road is 30 miles an hour. That very first sign you can see 20 on this side now. So follow the road round. Nice and empty road, so we're okay to keep on driving 30 miles an hour here now.
After 300 yards, turn right.
Now the sat nav is asking me to turn right, so the right I can see in my sat nav, only right turn is with the traffic lights. So I need to look in the center mirror, look in the right mirror, signal right, and position myself on the right side. Now I need to watch who's coming from opposite side of the road towards me. So that truck is on the left lane, which is my right at the moment, their left lane, and that the car is turning right. So we need to position ourselves front of this car. That car is already gone, so the truck is going after that truck. There's a nice gap, so we're okay to turn here. Now as soon as you come onto this road, which is a park road, examiner can ask you to stop on the left hand side. So look in the mirror, signal left, and try to stop where you think is safe. So just about here is a nice gap. We can see nicely parked close to the pavement, not blocking that junction over there. No one's opposite side of the road. There's no exit here, no exit there, and we stop here. So when we stop, and then they will ask you to drive on when you're ready. So before we move on, 6-point checks all the way around. One there, so we cancel the signal. Again, this road, no speed sign, only one there which says 20. After that there's no sign here. Speed on this road is 30 miles an hour as well. Now there's a sharp bend coming up. When you go to the bend, you see the 20 sign. Sometimes people get mixed up. The road is 20 miles an hour, but it's not. It's 30 miles an hour, but you can lower your speed here because it's a very sharp bend here. But as soon as you see the road is nice and straight again, you need to build your speed up.
After 300 yards, turn right.
So Saturn is asking me to go right after 300 yards, which more or less 220 yards now. So I need to identify the turn first. So where's that Jeep just turn? It means the turn is there. So what I need to do, look in the center mirror, look in the right mirror, and indicate right. Now if you can see there, it's bend blocking my view. So what I need to do, stop the car where I can see clearly who's coming from that side of the road. So I see there's a white car coming. I need to go uphill as well. So my gear is first. I'm okay to go. There's a gap coming. Because I'm going uphill, the first gear is the best to go uphill. As soon as you're in the middle of the hill, you can change the gear, go to the second gear now. Just watch this pedestrian crossing. If you see someone's on zebra crossing, we have to stop because they have a right of way. If not, we're okay to carry on. From here, examiner will ask you to do the maneuver, which is parking on the right side of the road and then reverse back. So if you can see there, there's no gap. There's a bus stop there. Normally they ask you around the bus stop or after the bus stop. So if you see, once I pass the bus stop, there's hardly any gap coming up. So we need to keep an eye. Watch the pedestrian. Now if they ask you, let's pull over to the right side of the road for me, please. So what you need to do, look in the center mirror, look in the right mirror, indicate right. Now wait for this white car. After this white car gone, there's plenty of space. Look in the right mirror and let's nicely parked on the right hand side. So once you stop, you can see the gap, nice gap there. So I'll put the handbrake up, release the pedals. It means I've done the one part of the question, which is parking the right. Now the examiner can ask you to reverse back 2 car length gap. So what we need to do now, put a car into the reverse gear do an observation all the way around. This car's coming, so we have to wait for this car because it's their side of the road and they have a right of way. When you think it's clear, I can see no one's coming from there, so I'm okay to carry on. So nice and slowly keep your steering straight, hold your steering wheel with a soft hand, and keep looking in the mirror and keep looking over your shoulder a couple of times when you're reversing back. Just remember where you started from. So you have to do 2 car length gap, and then you have to stop your car yourself, because if you carry on, examiner will ask you to stop the car. So just about here, I think I've done the 2 cars, making sure everything's okay, taking the gear out, handbrake up again. And this is when the examiner will say, thank you very much, let's go back to your side of the road or join the road again now. So this time, first gear, starting with the right shoulder to the left shoulder. I can see there's a car coming, signal left, wait for this car. No one's coming from that side. There's another car coming, as you can see far end. I'm not gonna go there because that road is 30 miles an hour. They could be driving 30 miles an hour, so I'll wait for them. Look over shoulder, it's clear now this time, so I'll go. Checking the mirror, making sure everything's okay, and we just carry on again. Now asking me to go right, so we're just making sure that right is at the traffic light. So look in the mirror, center mirror, right mirror, indicate right.
Turn right.
Stop where you can see tire and the tarmac clearly. Nice change, so we're okay to go ahead with it. Now on this road, speed is 30 miles an hour. This is a Brownlee road, 30 miles an hour again. It's a single lane at the moment, so you're okay to drive in the center of the road. So I can see there's a car parked up on the left, so I position myself slightly to the right side, close to the center line.
300 yards, go straight on, then go left on the roundabout.
Now I can see there's 2 lanes there, red car and the silver car parked next to each other, so it's 2 lanes. So what we need to do is look in the mirror and then position myself on the left hand side.
Go straight on, then go left on the roundabout.
Now first setting up asking me to go left at the roundabout, which is all Tringham at the moment. So we're approaching the roundabout, which is a control with the traffic lights again. Lights are green, you stop.
Yards, go left on the roundabout, first exit.
So lights are green, you go. Lights are red, you stop. So at the moment lights are red, so we're okay to stop here. So because your lights are red, other side lights are green at the moment, so they're coming out. When your lights go on green, you don't have to look right because green means go, so we're okay to carry on. So when you turn left, go straight into the left lane again. Now this is very tricky one. Satna will ask me to go right at the roundabout.
300 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit.
So she's asking me to second exit. As you can see on the side is Manchester, so this is the sign we're following. Both lane, left and right lane, go exactly the same way. So we're going to pick the left lane so we can end up on the left lane across the road.
Second exit.
So again, there's no sign here. We need to be very careful on this roundabout. No need to give signal. Look who's coming from the right. There's no one there, so we're okay to join the roundabout. There's a police car behind. Let's give them away first. Now look in the mirror. It's okay, carry on with the right. Pass the exit and give left signal. So this is our exit now. So I can see this MCR. Examiner can ask you follow the sign to MCR City Center, which I will show you there. If you can have a look here. I'm just gonna briefly stop here.
Yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit.
So if you look on the map there, on the billboard, it says MCR, and then you have an aeroplane sign which is on the left. And if you look on the right side where it says A5103, it says MCR City Center. Now what happens sometime when they come onto this road, examiner asks them to follow the sign to MCR City Center, and the very first sign they can see is MCR, which is the airport one, and they try to go left. MCR City Center you're following, which is on the right side of the road. So we're joining the road again. Look in the center mirror, look in the right mirror, look for the safe gap. So see there's a gap coming, so we go after this car. Now MCR City Center, the sign we're following. So look in the mirror, look in the mirror, there's a bus next to us. He's slowing down, give us away, thank you. So we're going to the right lane now. Now we're going right at the roundabout.
100 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit.
So we're going right at the roundabout. So we're okay to give signal round here and start looking on the right side who's coming from there. Just keep your distance when you drive behind the cars. Now from here I can see there's 3 cars coming, which probably be going into where I want to go. Keep an eye on that car there as well. Now once this car moves, it's my turn. So when he moves, I will look right to see who's coming. No one's coming, so we're okay to join the road. So mine's a third exit. The first one is gone. Stay in the right lane all the way through at the moment. That's the second exit, which is here. Once I pass the second exit, I look in the center and the left mirror, indicate left, change my position, go into the left lane. And now this is the tricky one again. It says 50, so you don't have to just build your speed straight away. Nicely straight the car first, because this is the exit lane, so you need to build your speed on this road now.
500 yards, keep right.
So she's asking me to keep right, so I need to build the speed up first. So I'm driving nearly 30, 40, 44 now. I'll give signal now because the speed is good. I'm looking at that blue car, he just flashed the lights.
Keep right.
So I can go into this lane. Thank you. And this lane will take you back to the Didsbury Test Center, which is a left lane for us at the moment. Satnav will a couple of times says keep left. It doesn't mean that you have to go left. So the speed is 50 miles an hour. We're driving nearly 47, which is acceptable speed. Nice speed here. Now when I go there, I need to keep an eye on them cars coming from the slip road, and these cars going from main into the exit lane. So just keep an eye on both sides. Now I can see the yellow sign, it means it's 40. Just need to slow down tiny bit. So the speed is 40 now, so we're okay to carry on. So we're still using the same lane when we join this dual carriageway. Left lane. That left lane will take you all the way to the test center. You only need to do a couple of lefts just before you approach the test center. Now I can see another slip lane, which is a slip road coming from the left lane and joining me.
Keep left.
Now Satna says keep left. It doesn't mean you go left somewhere around here. It's a quite distance. I can see 30 mile speed. I can see this car joining me as well. So we're just gonna slow down a little bit, let him in. Speed is 30, so I'll drop the gear down to third this time. Just keep looking at the traffic light. So bare left mean you have to go left. If I'm crossing the white line in the middle, it means I'm turning left. So what we need to do, just keep an eye. It's 250 yards again. So after them traffic light, which is red at the moment, after them lights, we're turning left. So we look in the center mirror, left mirror, indicate left.
Bare left.
As you can see, the arrow pointing you to the left side as well. So we already position ourselves, and this is where we're crossing the line. So we look in the left mirror for the cyclist. And when we go around here, just go drive nice and slowly around, because it's a very sharp bend. It's a big turn, but by the traffic light, it's a very sharp bend, so you need to just slow down around here.
After 300 yards, turn left.
So we're turning left after the 300 yards, which is, I can see there's another set of traffic light in the middle. So we don't need to give signal here, because this on both lanes going left. It's a one-way road from this side anyway. Checking the mirrors. So after 250 yards, we're turning left. So we stay in the left lane, position ourselves for turning left. Normally examiner can take you on this left here, which is a test center around here, but the sat-nav is asking me to carry on straight, want to bring me from other side of the road. So as you can see, there's a arrows which is pointing you to the right, so you need to keep an eye on that white car there.
After 80 yards, turn left.
So we're turning left, mirror, we're given a signal already, slowing down. Just look in the left mirror for the cyclist again. Check center and the right mirror, so everything's okay. Just watch that white car coming out. Speed is 20 miles an hour on this road. This road called Aldermary Road.
Turn left, then turn left.
So we're turning left. It's the junction coming up. Look in the mirror, making sure everything's okay.
Then turn left.
First gear, stop the car, look right, look left, and look right again. Seems no one's coming, so we're okay to go slowly. Check the mirror, everything's fine. So we're taking it first left now, so we need to identify the turn, which I can see there. Look in the center, left mirror, signal left. Look in the left mirror of the cyclist. Now be very careful on this road. This is called Derwent Avenue. It's two-way traffic on this road. Because the car's parked on the left hand side, so we're driving in the right lane. Examiner can ask you go right at the bottom of the road.
100 yards, turn right.
So what the student get confused, instead of staying in the left, they're going to the right lane thinking there's a single lane. It's two lanes here, so you need to keep left, stay close to the center line. Same routine, right, left and right to make sure everything's okay before we join the road. Speed is 20 miles an hour on this road. After that barriers, speed goes to 10 miles an hour again. So it's better if you go back to the first gear. You're going to take a second turn to the left. First one is already gone. Look at the mirror, look in the mirror, signal left. Stay close to the left because it's a two-way traffic. And we're back to the test center. Examiner can ask you to stop the car here, or they will ask you to just park the car inside the bay to finish the test. Right, thank you very much. Hope you liked the video. Please subscribe, like and share the video, and if you need any more test route, just leave us in the comment. Thank you. Bye.